Good morning, everybody. Welcome back from Salman Scott Selections here for Wednesday, March 30th. Before we get into today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We're giving out a look-ahead play on college basketball for the Final Four on Saturday. So if you want a look-ahead play for this weekend's college basketball action, check out that video. But for today's play, they're going to go back to the NBA. Looking at a matchup between the Nuggets and the Pacers taking place at around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And for the play, they're going to look at a total in this one. We like the over 232 at minus 118 on Fox Bet. Now recording of 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like the over in this spot. First of all, 232 is the best line you're going to find by far. Shopping around, FanDuel, DraftKings, etc., all have 234. BetMGM even has 234 and a half. And yet Fox Bet went completely rogue and has 232. So you're paying 8 cents a juice and you're saving about 2 or 2.5 points. Sure, I mean, that's a hell of a deal. I'm going to take that every time. And the reason why there's been an avalanche of over money so far is because of the fact that Indiana cannot really guard anybody, and it somehow has gotten even worse defensively as the season has progressed. The Pacers have allowed at least 131 points in each of their last 3 games. Played against Atlanta, played against Toronto, played against Memphis, and those teams cruised into the 130s, and there is a decent chance Denver could get into either the high 120s or even the 130s in this game, because Denver with Jokic and company are still a very efficient offensive team. Denver ranks 7th in the league in offensive efficiency, while Indiana ranks 28th in defense efficiency. Plus, Denver, not exactly a great defensive team. We know that Jokic has gotten better defensively, still not a great rim protector per se, but the Nuggets rank 16th in defensive efficiency. So this team has been known to give up a decent amount of points every now and then. And Indiana, despite being a terrible basketball team, does have some offensive talent, mostly revolving around Halliburton and Hield. They're not a good team by any means, but I think they could potentially get to 110 in this game, especially if the pace ramps up like how Indiana's been playing recently. Plus, you want to actually go through some matchup trends. The first meeting this season was very low scoring. However, historically speaking, this has been a pretty high-scoring series. The over is 16-7 in the last 23 meetings, and based on how Indiana's played recently, I expect to see a bunch of points here. But if you want to talk about closing line value, which I'm sure is a bit of an, I don't want to say overused term by me, but 232 will be long gone by the time that this game ends up tipping off at 7 p.m. I expect more money to come in on the over. I expect this line to probably close market wide at around 235, maybe 235 and a half. But when one team has just been handing out 130 points pretty much every game for the last week, I have to like the over, because I think Denver is definitely capable of having a huge Jokic performance. They're capable of putting up 130. And the spread in this one is also 9.5, which isn't, I don't want to say insanely high. It's pretty high for a road team. But the point is, it seems like the odds makers are expecting Indiana to actually put up a decent amount of points in this game, potentially somewhere in the 110s. And I do think that there are multiple ways to cash this, whether Denver scores 130 or whether Indiana ends up scoring in the 110s. Either way, this game should end up going over 232, as this game should probably land in either the high 230s or low 240s. Play that once again here for Wednesday, March 30th. It's going to be on the over in the Nuggets and Pacers game at 232 at minus 118 on Fox Bet. Bye, everyone.